Hi, welcome to Live on KEXP. We're broadcasting on 90.3 FM in Seattle and streaming worldwide on kexp.org and the KEXP apps. I'm DJ Jewel, and I am so excited to have Hooveriii in here with us today. Hi, guys. Good to see y'all again.
Hello.
Thanks for being here, and thank you for watching and for donating and keeping KEXP alive. And with that, let it rip. We're live on KEXP with Hooveriii. Listener-powered KEXP. We're live with Hooveriii.
Signal fading into the blue. I never thought that I'd love the view. This ticking time bomb is the wave that I ride. Can't catch no drift, trust me if try. The sun is setting on the ship that I sail. I found a hole I could never fill. And we've been here once before, and without illusion, heaven's knocking at your door like a broken loser. Sometimes I play the victim, sometimes the fool. You don't know what you get, I can be cruel. It's spinning on this rock for too long. Sometimes Been spinning out this ride for too long. Been spinning out this ride for too long. But I won't face the light. So I pull up the sheets and close all the blinds. Been spinning on this ride for too long. Spinning out this ride for too long. Been spinning out this ride for too long. Been spinning out this ride for too long.
All right, thank you so much. That was Hooveriii. That was amazing. So that last song is called This Rock. Before that, we heard The Ship That I Sail. We had Can You Hear Me Calling? And the set kicked off with The Tall Grass. All of those are on their new album, Point, which came out on Friday, October 13th. Was that intentional, having that date? Did you really want to get it out on that date?
Totally coincidental.
But a happy surprise.
Yeah, nice,
Perfect.
happy accident for sure.
Good job, Harry.
Well, I love the new album. It's been like such a good soundtrack for taking very pensive walks with rain drizzling, as you tend to do up here.
Does that happen often?
Yeah, you know, every day. I got a lot on my mind. I'm in my mid-30s, you guys.
I was referring to the rain, but I'm glad you're reflecting.
Yeah, so I can't help but notice this album, you've definitely explored a lot of new tones, a lot of new sonic spaces. Was that really intentional going into writing and recording this album, or was it more the result from the like approach of how you did it?
Well, yeah, it was definitely on purpose. We wanted to do something different and challenge ourselves. I think we're all getting a little burnt out on the rock, and wanted to try something just a little different. Just flex your brain differently. It's fun.
Yeah, for sure. What were some of the things you did to try to bring out those different sounds?
Well, I had a flood in my house early last year, and so I had to move all my instruments around. And one of the things was I brought my Rhodes over to Bert's house, and he kept it in his living room. And a lot of these songs you can kind of notice are a lot of keyboard based. I feel like his living room is very vibey for those who are uneducated, but it's I don't know, perfect spot to kind of start noodling and.
A lot of writing on the piano and a lot of kind of like Frankenstein arranging, where we would just get together in small groups and kind of work through songs. It was definitely a record intended for the studio, and translating it live has been its own thing entirely. these weren't songs we were like road testing or anything like that. They were all kind of worked out in, like I said, yeah, like smaller groups, and then trying to bring everyone in the studio. We brought Paco in. He plays all the Rhodes and like whirly kind of sounds on the record.
Hey, Paco.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Spice it up.
Yeah, it definitely, you can tell it feels very composed, and I love that about it. It makes it such a joy to listen to.
Thank you.
I was noticing, like, reading through the lyrics, like the first song you played, you know, the tall grass, find this quest is meaningless, and then you had like the next one, you're on a tightrope, you can't look down. The next one, you're like sailing, but you can't get any wind, and then after that, you're sitting on this rock for too long. It feels like a lot of themes of kind of feeling maybe stuck, maybe like kind of trapped, which I find really interesting because the music is very free from, it feels very unstuck based on what you are. So I'm curious what you feel about that like dichotomy, where your headspace was when you were kind of lyrically putting this together, and how that contrasts with being a lot more open to new sounds in this one.
Yeah, you know, trying to like get a little more like over a little less self-conscious about writing lyrics, and you know, I'm not trying to be less afraid of just being on the nose after like just listening to, you know, a lot of like Iggy Pop, and like especially those solo records are so blunt and where it's there's something like admirable about that, and I like the contrast of like, you know, nice like piano music and like, you know, write mostly not happy songs. So, I mean,
I feel like also the whole thing that we were like trying to go from like this like sort of rock and just abrasive and high energy to like we can push the limits of this band in a different way, but we don't quite know, you know, which way is right, and that's sometimes you can be a little too hyper focused to where you are, and to see the greater picture, you kind of gotta explore everything.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it definitely, I think it made the album so relatable to just know, I think all of us really feel that way at many points in our lives. So I have my last question for you. Your name's Hooveriii, spelled a very particular way. What are some of the ways people mispronounce your name? And what is your favorite mispronunciation of your name?
I like the Hoover Triple-I. Somebody said that once.
Triple-I.
We get Hooveriii a lot.
Hooveriii is probably the most complicated.
I have no problem with the pronunciation as long as people are spelling it correctly.
That's what we've been telling people.
But no, yeah, I think just Hooveriii is like the one that we get all the time, and it's like totally fine. Like I totally get it. But yeah, when we were touring with Mudhoney in France, and they thought we were like French dudes with a band like Hooveriii. But
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for the great set and for coming in today. It was such a joy to talk to you and see you.
thank you, Jewel.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. So this has been live on KEXP with Hooveriii. I just want to thank you all for tuning in and listening and for supporting KEXP. And if you want to continue to support KEXP, you can do so by going to our website, kexp.org, and donating, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so that when these videos come out, you can make sure you get them first, or you can check out our new YouTube membership program, which even gives you access to some of these while they're being filmed right live. So it's been great. Thank you so much, Hooveriii. I'm DJ Jewel, and this has been live on KEXP.
Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.